What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another day of FUTMas. If you're enjoying the FUTMas videos, drop a thumbs up on the video, it'd be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We can see the three that we've got available for us today: Kovacic, Arias and Rodrigo. So a centre mid, another striker, and finally a right back. But let's have a look what else is going to be there for us today. Nothing in basic, nothing in advanced. I'm wondering if we've also got the Crespo icon that was supposedly going to be released. Rivaldo and Roy Keane. No, so no new icon today. Nothing else new other than these three players. The FUTMas challenge, which is still there. Marquee matchups, which is still there. So today, guys, it is indeed just the three SBCs. So we're going to start with an 85 rated centre mid Kovacic. On the face of things, this card looks very good. High, 4-star, which is really nice. 85 rated, which might, because he's Chelsea midfielder as well, might spell problems with, you know, we could be looking at an 86 rated squad with a couple of informs here. In terms of in-game stats, there's a lot I do like about this card. Good pace, specifically acceleration, decent enough shooting, very, very nice passing. You know, good short passing, good vision, and good long passing. Very, very nice dribbling and ball control, and as well, very nice agility and balance, and good stamina to boot, with some decent defensive stats. So I definitely think that this is going to be a usable card. I don't think it's going to be a very end game. It's not going to be a card that's going to win you those tough weekend league games, and it's definitely going to be a card that does cost you in those tough weekend league games, because even though he is 5'10", he has absolutely no jumping, absolutely no heading, and very little strength for a centre mid as well. On top of that, as you guys well know, probably the first thing that you thought I would have looked at, his reactions are, in this instance, genuinely horrific. And although we haven't got an exact understanding as to why reactions are very valuable, and this is just my perception of things, I think reactions are very valuable because it's the stat that EA just refuse to upgrade on so many players. They keep giving us these players with terrible reactions. And then his composure is okay for a midfielder, no big deal there, but his finishing is terrible too. So I don't know, I think anything more than an 84 rated squad for this card, and you're probably thinking to yourself, there's just no way I'm doing this. And there you go, it is an 84 rated squad. 2 Premier League players and 80 chemistry, 2 team of the week or ones to watch. So we shall start as we mean to go on. I've got a couple of 84s, a couple of 83s from the Premier League. Obviously, we're going to need a couple of team of the weeks as well. This is too many 83s, unless I throw an 85 in there, of course. Interestingly enough, it's given us the 4-3-2-1 formation for today. Let's pop all of the Chelsea players in, and let's finish off with Juan Mata there. So I do still need a lot of 84s and a couple of informs. Let's see what informs we've got available and what other special cards or 85s and such that we've got available to us. I think I packed a few of the new 84 rated informs. I didn't. That's sad. So we'll take Farfan and Tete. We'll take Jedvaj and Hani. We do need 80 chemistry on this one, so it's not going to be the easiest thing to put together. However, I'm hoping for some good golds to be able to use here. Jimenez, not bad. I guess we're going to go La Liga. Do we have any more La Liga? Yeah, Illaramendi in there as well. So I am going to have to kind of build out a bit more of a La Liga squad and get some other players here. Let's go to La Liga. I don't really want to use, on this occasion, any 86s. I don't mind using the odd 85, especially if they're cheap enough. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put this squad together, and then I'm going to be back. Oh, I might go and get that 86 Asenjo inform. He will be a great player to have as an inform because he'll be cheap right now because he's a player in packs. So we'll throw him in there. I'm going to go and build the rest of this team, guys, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I have finished this squad, and whilst I was building this, EA also noted that they released more road to the final players. So we have got, guys, 8 more Champions League road to the final players. Rodriguez, Van Dijk, Felipe Luis, Douglas Costa, Suarez, Cavani, a big upgrade on Pulisic, an 84 rated, and Aurier as well. And then also some Europa League road to the final players. Gerard Moreno up to an 86, Ben Yedder up to an 86, and what a card that looks to be. Rebic up to an 84, and that also looks to be an absolutely sensational card. And Pizzi as well in midfield there, and again looks to be a really good upgrade. So we'll take a deeper look at those in a video later on tonight, because I'm sure as we get Kovacic here, I'm sure there are going to be promo packs out because of these new Europa League and Champions League road to the final players. I'm surprised. I don't know how long they're in packs for. Just says they're now available in packs. It doesn't say how long for. So it could be just a few days. It could be a few weeks. It could be permanently. Who knows? So Santiago Arias is the next card that we're going to be taking here. This is a good card. As long as this isn't like more than an 83 rated squad, this is a good card. Great stamina, good physicals, good defending in general, nice dribbling, nice passing and crossing, great pace, of course. I like the look of this card. He's a good alternative for La Liga right-backs where there aren't so many amazing ones. And this, again, this is a great, great card. This is more like it, EA. I don't know if you're taking feedback from the community or if this is always the plan, but a 79 rated squad with one Atletico Madrid player. I'll probably be able to just do a whole La Liga squad, actually. Let me just go to Atletico Madrid and see what we've got. It only has to be a 79 rated squad. Let's use Kalinic in there. And then we just need one team of the week player and only 75 chemistry. So this, in terms of, you know, what we've been talking about a lot recently of are these coin sinks worth it? And generally speaking, the answer is always no, they're not. When we look at this Arias card here, I can't help but sit here and say, do you know what? Actually, this is a very good value SBC. You know, the 79 rate, it's going to cost you about 15,000 coins at a maximum, maybe even less, you know, if you've got loads of untradables sat in your club or anything of the sorts. But I think more importantly, I should already have the rating there, 77. I think more importantly, oh, wait, players from the same league, max 6. Hold up. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get this guy out. Let's swap these around. Let's go to the French league and get ourselves some French league players. Yeah, I think in terms of usability for this card, I do think that this is a decent card indeed. What do we got there? 77. For what is going to cost about 15,000 coins. I can't really knock it. Let's pop Martin in there for our inform. He is only like a 12k inform even now. Is 78 enough? There we go. So I like this one, dudes. I'm not going to lie. And I like this one specifically because Arias is a good card. When I looked at, who was it yesterday that was like really, really cheap? Lukaku. So when we look at that Lukaku card, it's a left mid with terrible stats, generally speaking, for a left mid, right? I don't think it was a very usable card, even for the 15,000, 18,000, 12,000 coins that it might have cost you. I didn't think it was worth it in any way, shape, or form. However, with this Arias card, great pace, good defending and physical, good dribbling and passing for a fullback. As we looked at his in-game stats, I'm not saying that you're not going to get a cheaper player. Like, informed DeMarcos would be good. If you've already got the Juan Fran, that's fine. But I think for a novelty card, I think these are the kind of cards you probably should spend your coins on, because they're just a little bit cool. And, you know, as a Colombian, he actually has a lot of good links to many leagues and many other players, like the new Special James Rodriguez, for example. You could link him into him. But I love the stamina. I love the defending and physical in general. You know, an anchor chem style on this card is actually going to make him a phenomenal fullback. He'll go to 93 slide, 92 stand, 90 marking, 82 heading and 91 interceptions with, what would it be, 95 sprint speed and 97 acceleration, 97 jumping and then 83 strength and 94 aggression. Like, that boost is just very, very good. If I might be off on a few of the little upgrades there in general. The only downside, as I would say, to this card is his reactions aren't ideal, but this is still good. Like, like if his reactions were in the 70s, I'd be sitting there saying, "Ooh, I don't even know if you should do this." But because he's in the 80s, I definitely think this is a viable card and a viable option and a decent card. So kudos to EA for not only bringing us a right back, but for bringing us a usable and very cheap right back. I do like that. And then last but not least, guys, Rodrigo is in the team. Now, for a striker, he's got some good things about him. 6 foot tall, high medium work rates are fine. 4-star skill moves is great. 3-star weak foot is a little bit of a letdown. I think in FIFA this year, The meta definitely has to be 4-star, 4-star if you want to hit those time finesses much better than you currently can with a 3-star weak foot player. But because Rodrigo has this blistering pace, it's not the biggest issue. I like his reactions. I like his ball control and dribbling. I love the fact he's got high agility. His shooting is generally well-rounded. I would personally put a sniper on this, bumping up to 83 composure. And for a striker, stamina in the 80s is perfectly fine. As long as this squad also isn't more than an 84 rated, I would say that this Rodrigo card is going to be decent. I'm going to go into FUTBin and just have a look as we go in. So Kovacic is coming in at 100,000 coins and is an absolute waste. Arias is coming in at 20,000 coins. I think you could do it cheaper and is okay. Rodrigo is coming in at 140,000 coins. I just don't find this to be good value at all. 85 rated and 85 chemistry with 3 Liga Santander players, 3 Spanish players, and 2 inform or screen players. That's just that's heavy, man. And this is where, in my opinion, this promo has been dead, because the 140,000 coins that you will spend on this card, you will be able to purchase, hands down, a card just as good off the market that you will have a lot of fun with and go from there. You know, there's no reason, in my personal opinion, to use a card like this. I'm going to use as many special cards as I've got here because I genuinely don't want to spend money on this card. I'd rather use items that I've already got. But yeah, bottom line is that this is terrible value for money. For 150,000 coins, there are so many cards that you can go and purchase instead. I'm going to go and get ourselves... I think we need an 85 rated squad. So let's go and get ourselves... who's the goalkeeper again? The 86 rated inform. Is it Asenjo? It is Asenjo. So that'll be one of our informs and an 86 rated. In at left back, I'm gonna hold tight on that and use a different card because the 85 chemistry should be fine. We're going to go and get ourselves Koke at the left mid role. I'll go and pick up Ilara Mendy and... maybe Parejo. Parejo is like an 80... Could get Saul as well. So this is a FUTMas Santi Cazorla as well, by the way, guys. No stamina, but at least you can win it. Saul can go in. Ilara Mendy can go in. At right mid, we've already got it covered. At right back, I suppose Carvajal is going to have to be the one. Maybe Sergio Roberto, actually. 84 rated. So that gets us up to an 81 with 86 chem. We now just need... one more team of the week, although it hasn't counted this Asenjo as a team of the week for some reason. Maybe that's a red card. So let's pop this Asenjo in. Does that count as a team of the week? There we go. One team of the week done. Let me then get in another player here. What does Vasquez take us up to? That takes us up to an 83. That's going to require a big inform, isn't it? Let's pop him in. That's an 83. And then let's go and have a look. I just want to have a look at what rating we need in here. Now I've got some screen cards, so we've got an 86 screen Pepe. That's not quite enough, but I actually am happy to use this 86 screen Pepe. I wonder if his price, look at that, I bought him for 21k. Looks like he's up at about 40k right now, so I'm very happy about that. Got him for a little bit of a bargain. So I'm just going to have to upgrade Vasquez with an 83 rated, I would assume, maybe an 84 rated, but I would like to hope not. If we do need an 84, though, we'll pop in an 84. So, yeah, it's going to have to be an 84. So, if we go and take ourselves... Let's go and get Rodrigo's card again from the market, because he is an 84. And if it's an 85 that we need, I would be shocked. So, 85 is enough. I'm just hoping that 84 is enough. So, 84 is enough. So, I'm just going to throw an 84 in here. We'll get Rodrigo there. So I'm going to go purchase these players, guys. I will be right back. All right, guys. So to end off today's video, the team is done there. The La Liga team for Rodrigo. As I said, guys, the Rodrigo card in general, it is a good card. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's a few little issues with it here or there. You know, the weak foot, the composure, but the composure's okay. In general, I think it is a good card. Specifically, the weak foot, I think, is a problem. But again, for 150,000 coins... Now, of course, if you can do this with untradables and negate the price a lot, that's very fair. But for 150,000 coins, give or take, for this card, I just don't see any value in it at all. Honestly, I just think you'd be better off taking those 150k coins and spending them on a player, playing with that player, and then selling it when you're done. That would probably be the ideal. One more recap of his card. It is a good card. Composure is a little low. 3-star weak foot, but outside of that, very good card. Genuinely very good card. A sniper chem style on this guy, and he will be an absolute machine. But if you've got 150k to waste, if you love Rodrigo or La Liga or Spanish players, go and do him. But otherwise, I don't think that you should invest your coins into this card. I don't think it's going to be worth it in the long run or even in the short term. I think in a week or two, there'll be another striker on the market that you'd be like, damn, man, I wish I had those coins back that I could buy this card with instead. So I would say don't do any of these other than Arias. I think Arias is an absolute bargain. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.